So Europe, it's a bit of a mess for us. They keep threatening to implement the ETIAS, which stands for
European Travel Information Authorization System.
Now that was meant to come in 2022 and it didn't.
No.
Then they scheduled it for 2023 and then the last time was around November 2024 and it got bounced again. And the reason it keeps getting bounced is that member states of the EU are not prepared or don't have the systems in place for it yet.
I think when you think about it, Norm, this is a huge system to be put in place to basically keep track of travellers coming in and out.
Well, it all revolves around the Schengen region. We don't know how many countries. It's somewhere between 26 to 30. Some are member states. Most of them are. I think the 26. And then there are affiliated states like Ireland, Norway, Switzerland, that are part of it from the travel point of view. So what they're telling us now, when you go onto the website for the ETIAS, is that they have a new entry system that they're going to implement called the
EES.
Entry Exit System for the region. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong as well.
And again, this has been delayed because this was going to come in November 2024. That has been delayed, but they think that this one is going to come in first before the ETIAS.
And the clue on the website that we've been on for the European Union is they're saying that when the entry exit system, the EES, is implemented, 6 months later, the ETIAS, European Travel Information Authorisation System, will come in. So that is telling us that ETIAS won't launch until after June, maybe July onwards.
Yeah, because I think basically they're saying the first one, the entry exit system, will come in, the EES, and then about 6 months after. So because there isn't a start date yet for the EES, it's probably going to be in the second part of the year, we think.
It sounds very complicated,
Yeah.
but this system is very similar to the British system, which is being attached to your passport. So the British have the ETA, which you have to fill out online, and you get the chip in the passport to register your ETA. So this is for non-European visa-exempt nationals. So that includes Canada, America.
Lots of countries, doesn't it?
Lots.
Yeah, lots.
So you will need this, but we don't know when it's coming about. So there's the uncertainty. So I think what we're going to do is to continue booking our trips,
Yeah.
and we will be keeping an ear to the ground for any sign of this being launched. The only saving grace is you can do it online, and it's meant to be relatively quick as well. So within a day or two, you should obtain it.
So we are thinking that they will hopefully give everybody a little bit of notice, because if you're booking a trip, it's something that you will have to be aware of. So as Norm says, because we are booking trips this year, we've got 2 or 3 trips, haven't we, that we're
Yeah.
looking at going to Portugal, and we're looking to go to Ireland. So this will personally affect us. So we will be constantly going on to see if there are any updates as to, do we need to fill it in?
So if you're subscribed to our channel, we will do a video as soon as we hear
Yes.
that this becomes a live system for Europe, so we'll be able to tell you about it. Other than that, if you're booking through a travel agent, they should be telling you your requirements to travel, what documentation you need. And if you're not doing it through a travel agent, then just check with the airlines where you're booking your tickets. They should have up-to-date information as well.
Because that is one thing, isn't it, Norm, that if you are boarding a plane, they will be checking if you have the relevant documentation, and if it has come in effect and you don't have it, we are guessing you won't be allowed to board the plane.
No, that's the system with
Yeah.
the British one. And
Yeah.
it's the same with the American, the Australian. We had it when we went to Australia. We had to apply for it, and we got it almost instantaneous.
Yeah, very quick, wasn't it?
2025 is going to be a little awkward for Europe because Europe's a big destination for us all. We all love going there. We all love taking cruises or going to Portugal. So we will be spending winter in Portugal, or part of it, and we'll be keeping an eye out that before we go is the EES, the entry-exit system, implemented.
Yeah, and then we will have to be abiding by all these new rules too, won't we, Norm?
But don't let that stop you travelling. You
No.
know, book your trips.
Yeah.
We're in the go-go years. We have the health. We have the ambition to travel. So let's not make these electronic authorizations be a reason not to travel. It certainly isn't discouraging us.
No.
But we are going to pay special attention during 2025 for news of these events happening. If we're gambling people, we don't think it's going to happen.
No, I think because it's been delayed and delayed so many times, hasn't it, Norm, that there seems to be something that's stopping it all coming in place. But as Norm says, as soon as we know, we will keep you all informed.
I think the very worst is that the EES, the entry-exit system, might come into play,
Yes.
whereas the ETIAS seems a lot more complicated. So we hope everybody's keeping well.
And staying safe.
And until the next time,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.